Behind the smile, the hidden struggles of depression, laughing on the outside, falling apart inside. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Zaki, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. We're diving into a conversation that so many of us experience but don't always talk about. Laughing on the outside, falling apart on the inside. How many times have you been in a situation where you're laughing, joking around, or keeping up appearances, but deep down, you feel like everything is falling apart? It's something that a lot of us go through, but it's not always easy to talk about. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the community. If this resonates with you, or if you know someone who might need to hear this, go ahead and leave a like. Let's get started. Let's talk about something that a lot of us can relate to: the mask. The mask that we put on every single day when we're trying to act like everything's perfectly fine, even though inside we're really struggling. You know what I'm talking about, right? You go out there, put on that big smile, crack a few jokes, and everyone around you thinks that you've got it all together. But inside, you're just trying to hold it all together. The thing is, this mask doesn't always come from a place of malice or deception. It comes from a place of self-protection. Sometimes, it feels easier to pretend everything is okay rather than burden others with our struggles. We're all busy, and we don't want to make anyone feel like they have to take care of us. So we say, yeah, I'm fine, even when we're not. Over time, though, this becomes second nature. You put on the mask so often that it starts to feel like that's who you are. The real you, the one that's struggling, is hidden beneath layers of forced smiles and laughter. But here's the truth. It's okay to not be okay, and you don't need to carry that weight alone. Let's take a moment to talk about why it's important to stop wearing the mask. So, what's really going on when we're laughing on the outside, but falling apart on the inside? When most people think of depression, they picture someone who is constantly sad or withdrawn. But depression doesn't always look like that. Sometimes, it's not obvious at all. You can appear happy, functioning, even successful, and still feel empty inside. It's like you're carrying around this heavy weight. But on the outside, you're moving through the world like everything is perfectly fine. You show up at work, hang out with friends, and keep up with the routine. But deep down, there's this hollow feeling that you can't shake. And the worst part? It feels like no one would understand. So you keep it to yourself. You get used to the idea that it's safer to hide your feelings, because being vulnerable might make you seem weak or like you're not handling things well. But here's the thing. Struggling doesn't make you weak. In fact, reaching out and asking for help takes incredible strength. So don't be afraid to let people know what's really going on inside. Why is it so important to break the silence around depression? Why should we talk about it? First of all, it's essential for your mental health. When you hide your struggles, they only get heavier. It's like carrying a backpack that keeps getting more and more filled with rocks. The longer you keep it all inside, the harder it becomes to carry. Talking about it, whether it's with a close friend, a family member, or a therapist, can take some of that weight off. It doesn't mean you have to share every detail of your life. It just means giving someone a glimpse into what you're going through. Secondly, talking about depression helps remove the stigma that surrounds it. The more we talk about our mental health struggles, the less power they have over us. You might be surprised at how many other people are wearing the same mask. By sharing your experiences, you can help others feel like they're not alone, which is powerful. And here's the best part. When you break the silence, it opens the door for others to do the same. You might not be able to fix someone else's problems, but just by letting them know you're there to listen, you can create a safe space for them to open up. It's a simple act of kindness that can make a big difference. Okay, now let's talk about what you can actually do if you feel like you're laughing on the outside but struggling on the inside. Acknowledge your feelings. The first step is recognizing what you're going through. It's easy to brush off your feelings, to think that you're being too dramatic or that others have it worse. But your feelings are valid. Acknowledge them without judgment. If you're sad, anxious, or overwhelmed, that's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Talk to someone. You don't have to carry everything on your own. Find someone you trust, whether it's a friend, family member, or therapist, and just talk. You don't have to dive into every detail all at once. Even just letting someone know that you're struggling can be a huge relief. Take care of your body. Self-care is key, but it's not just about bubble baths and face masks. It's about taking care of your body, too. Get enough sleep, eat well, and move your body. Your mind and body are connected, and taking care of one helps the other. Start small, a short walk, a healthy snack, or just getting enough rest. Every little bit helps. Reach out for professional help. If you feel like things are getting too overwhelming, reaching out to a professional is one of the best things you can do for yourself. A therapist or a counselor can offer you tools and strategies to deal with your feelings, and they can provide a non-judgmental space for you to process everything. Be kind to yourself. This is probably the hardest part. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you're struggling. You might feel like you're failing or that you're not doing enough. But the truth is, you're doing your best. And that's enough. Be kind to yourself. Remember, healing takes time, and you're worth the effort. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. There's always hope. I know it might feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle, but things can and do get better. It might not happen overnight, but with time, support, and self-compassion, you'll find your way out of that dark place. It's important to remember that depression doesn't define you. It's just something you're going through right now. You're not weak for struggling. You're not alone, and there are people who want to help. So, don't be afraid to reach out for support. You deserve to feel better, and you can take small steps toward healing. That's it for today's video. I hope this gave you a little more insight into what it's like to laugh on the outside while falling apart on the inside. If you've been through something similar, I want you to know that it's okay to not have it all together. You don't have to wear the mask. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Share it with someone who might need to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this conversation going. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and you don't have to face this alone. Take care of yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to Adzaka Pratt for more conversations on mental health, wellness, and personal growth. Join our community, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.